Yes, sir.
You eat every day.
Yes, sir.
Got a roof over your head.
Yes, sir.
Got clothes on your back.
Yes, sir.
Why you think that is?
Because of you.
Hell, I know it's because of me. But why do you think that is?
Because you like me?
Like you.
Well, it's been a long time coming for the Pulitzer Prize and Tony-winning play Fences, written by the late, great August Wilson. A long time coming for a film version that's been talked about in past years, but it never came to fruition for this great American play, which was produced originally on Broadway in 1987, starring James Earl Jones, who won a Tony Award for his performance in that play. And then it was revived in 2010 on Broadway with Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. The revival of the play also won a Tony, and so did both of its stars. Well, now Washington has directed the film as well, and he knows a great role when he sees it, and he has directed a great performance by himself of this signature role, I think, in his entire career.
He got recruited by a college football team.
It ain't gonna get him nowhere.
If he be like you in the sports, he gonna be all right. Ain't but two men ever played baseball good as you.
And what did it ever get me? I ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
He plays Troy, a 50-ish sanitation worker in Pittsburgh, a bitter man, drinks a lot, often talks about his glory days as a baseball player in the Negro Leagues, but now he's basically a shell of who that hopeful guy was, and takes it out a lot on his family, particularly his older son, Corey, as well as his devoted wife, Rose, played magnificently by Viola Davis in an unforgettable performance. You can see the love she still has for this man, but how difficult it is in her life now, not what it was when they first got together and got married. This is a different kind of life she's leading, but she still holds out hope.
You can't be nobody but who you are, Troy. That's all you got to measure yourself against the world out there.
This is a play that is very human to the core, not always likable because Troy is not that likable a man, not that likable a presence here, but you understand him. The words that these actors are given by August Wilson are really extraordinary. And it's interesting that August Wilson did the screenplay adaptation before he died in 2005, had written this script, and he's eligible for an Oscar nomination, actually, posthumously, and he should get one, as should this wonderful cast here. I mean, so many terrific performances, but a true ensemble led by Denzel Washington and Viola Davis, who both won Tony Awards for their work. And they both will be up for Oscars too, I'm sure. The rest of the cast, a lot from the original Broadway revival. That's unusual. There are two new cast additions that weren't in the play. Jovan Adepo, who plays Corey, the son, and then there's the young Saniyya Sidney, who's an absolute delight here too. Yes, it does feel stagey at times, but it is very faithful to its stage origins, and so that's understandable. It is not a filmed play. Washington has opened it up, but most of it takes place in the house, around the backyard or the front yard. Not too much out of that world of these characters, but boy, does it have impact and really brute force. I highly recommend Fences. This is a real treat coming here at the end of the year, and one that I think you'll want to see. I say, go.